It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the channel. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope you guys are well. What's up, K-Dog, PP, Tanzanator, William Lind, everyone else? Let's get down to the business. We need units, right? Entire month of February. Let's see how many units we can squeeze out of this thing. What's up, Simurat? What's up, Rohit? What's up, JN? We're gonna suck every last unit out of this month. Or we're gonna, well, get as many as we can. How's everybody doing this Tuesday morning? How are you guys enjoying a new update? Is everything alright with your own controls and things? Didn't install the update, done AW without dying. Well, the thing is, though, you're gonna be forced to install that update, because it kind of requests you after a couple of days. Saludos de Mexico. Well, hello to you from UK. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. One path left for 100%. Now that's better. That's better. See, that's... Which path is the last one remaining? Which path is the one that is remaining? Will you make Balagnon suit? Yes, I will. I will. My Act 6 exploration has stopped because of this parry issue. Yeah, that would do it. That would do the job. That's as good as reason as you can find to keep that on pause. Finally completed chapter 2 of Villain Variant. Max and Omega for the win. There you go. Congratulations. Sad part is the path left is Thunderstruck and my Nimrod is in defense. So you're gonna have to wait a bit. I just revert to the older version and game runs perfectly fine now. But the thing is, again, you will be forced to install the newer one. I think that's how it works, at least for Apple. If you don't install the update when it comes out, then eventually it just forces you to. Otherwise, it doesn't let you log in. For the first time I experienced parry bag. Well, it's not nice. War season will not finish. Kabam cannot fix these gameplay issues in 7 days. Yeah, I have a feeling that you might be right on that. I do have a feeling that you might be right on that. It's so bad that it always dances the line of being extremely hilarious and extremely sad, and it just shoots back and forth. You don't know to cry or to laugh. His wrecked on boss Allen against the bishop was using warlock. Said parry 4 times, but he didn't get parried after this. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Have 3 paths left to 100% Act 6, and they have to do this like FU Kabam. Yeah, again, as I say, it's so... I have never met another professional entity in my life. Like, I have never, worked for, done business with, or first-hand experienced any other company that makes this many serious screw-ups. What's up, Hanach? How are you doing? Apocalypse stopped in the middle of Mephisto's special 1 decks. And, yeah, I think today's war is gonna be quite fun for a lot of people. But hey, as long as you didn't die. You can do chapter 3 as well if my game is not lagging. Well, hopefully Kabam gets to the bottom of it quite quick. I think Android doesn't force you to get the update. I maybe, because obviously I only know what iOS does. And I know that Apple kind of does. It doesn't... If you haven't updated the game, then as you log in, it requests you to update before you can actually do anything. Or do they mess up every update? It's a special talent. I have to admit, it's quite impressive to be that consistent. You know, it's like better batting average than anyone in Hall of Fame. Uninstall the game, go to Google and type Model Concept Champions 32.3 and download that version. My game, okay, that might be a good advice for some. My game is lagging today without installing new update, and this is not the usual thing. Today's issues are significant. Yes, today's issues are significant. What's up, Meliodas? How are you doing? Oh, you know, well, to be honest, like for iOS, it doesn't seem to affect iOS users. So for me, the game is the same as it has been for a really long while. Entered a monkey fight. Either this MF was so fast that he hit me before parry, or my parry just failed. Don't know which one it is. Well, how do you think which one it is? How do you think which one it is? Force you to update when the new event starts. There you go. It will force you to update when the new event starts. So it's going to force you to update tomorrow. Only way to hide new bugs is... No, only way to hide the bugs is distract you with new bugs. That's pretty much that. Do you think they'll cancel the season, including today's war? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I do. Or fortunately for some, you know. Depending on which side you're sitting. But they can't, you know, keep the season going when the game is that fucked up for that many people. Oh crap, I did a bad matchup. It's like, how would they? Why would they even? You know what I mean? How do you imagine them keeping the update live? Hey, what's up, K-Dog? You know what we're gonna do today? I don't know. Today is the day that we have an awesome stream. I don't know. We should be... We're gonna play a game. I know why you should all recommend your friends who are on Android to watch this stream, because my parry is working fine. If you want to remember how a working parry looks like and how the game looks like when your parry and dexterity works fine, well then call them over. They can take a look here. Sorry, it's bad joke. It's again, you don't know what to do, laugh, cry, or... Yep, it's gonna be another iOS. You'll get it better slightly. Well, the thing is, iOS primarily had most input issues up until now for months in and months out. So I don't really know how they did mess this up though. Bomb's relations with Androids aren't that friendly. Yeah, definitely. All fights feel like Mysterio Arcus now. Makes sense. No, not every Android is affected. There are some people who don't have any issues. Some people who don't have any issues. My bet was 6 wars, and when the season ends... I mean, you're not too far off. This is what, war number 9 now? Yeah, this is war number 9. The name Science that monkey was effing Flash. Well, Hitmonkey has super speed powers. Didn't you know that? This is a very special Quicksilver Hitmonkey. Didn't realize how bad was the bug since. Well, there you go. There you go. But hopefully Kabam can sort it out quite quickly. Hopefully they can fix it. Such an issue keeping the war going stupid indeed. Exactly. You can't have any sort of competitive play with issues like this. Either they sort it out during this war and only discount this war, or they cancel the season. 10 reasons to switch from Android to iOS and MCOC. You don't need 10. But yeah, I actually did that specifically for this game because I was playing it more and more serious. And I used to have Android. But because of this game, I switched, and you know, it never kind of looked back. Good morning, Messiah. Good morning to you.
Shut up and take my money.
Messiah 66 $1.99. KT poll, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing.
That is it. How about today somebody else steps up and kicks Messiah off that Comrade Daddy title? Show Messiah who's the boss. Honestly, that man dancing thing is getting old. Somebody, anyone, pretty please, just drop him so he doesn't even try to get back up there. Asshole. 80% of voices. Yeah, I also think it's likely to get cancelled if they're unable to fix it within one war. iOS now 100, maybe it's that balance program. Well, yeah, maybe that is exactly balancing. So we just talk about the Realsensei interview, and then we're getting these leaks. Yeah, it was quite a bit of a coincidence, wasn't it? It was quite a bit of a coincidence. Watch your interview. Oh, great insight. Thank you, Keaton. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you're supporting Prof's channel, and yeah, it was my pleasure. Finally, this horseman is complete. I pulled egg on yesterday, and guess what? If I start touch today. Sweet, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good evening, Eric. Good evening. Prefer playing on my Note 20, but I'm glad I have iPhone and iPod. I really dislike playing this game on iPad. I really do. I have iPad, but I haven't played this game on iPad in like a couple of years now. My iPad's actually quite outdated now, by now as well. I think it's 2019 iPad. 2018, 2019 probably. Something like that. But I don't like playing this game on iPad at all. One bit. Wondering why Molman and Stoppel and Block ain't working on 6.3 Medusa? Is it because of Buffet? Yeah. Buffet can eat it up. If you want it to work, you need to trigger Buffet before, like Dex before. Let that get eaten, and then you can. Then you can go unstoppable. Maybe all players have become so good that Kabam. Yeah, maybe that's the only way Kabam can keep the game difficult for the old players. Manage solo that Medusa with Molman though. Yeah, Molman is a very good option. You just need to be aware of that one thing, literally, and that's it. So can Apox debuff be removed by any node other than Mighty Charge? Well, the shifting immunities. The thing that removes Apox debuffs cannot be removed by nodes. They can be removed by a temporary immunity. Like, you know, there are the shifting poison and bleed immunity, for instance. So you have poison active, and if it shifts from bleed to poison immunity, it will remove the poison. Stuff like that. Kind of like why Mighty Charge removes them, because they become temporarily debuff immune. What's up, Kelly and Broly? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. My biggest fan. How big are you? If you're my biggest fan, you must be huge. If you're my biggest fan, you have to be at least like 6'8". Because I know of somebody that likes my channel and is 6'7". And you have to be massive, massive man. Better not throw that kind of language around easily. You know who is amazing for 6.3 Medusa? Hawkeye? Is it? Oh, yeah, I can see that. I can see why not. I agree, playing an iPad feels unnatural. Yep. At least to me it does, definitely. Surprised Kabam has not responded to this issue. Well, they have responded, but they're doing kind of investigation type of things. All the comments are kind of, oh, please let us know exactly what's happening. Device, rank 3 Falcon or Hitmonkey? Unduped running suicides. I would rank 3 Falcon personally. Oh no, wait. Running suicides? No, I would rank 3 Hitmonkey then. I think I would rank 3 Hitmonkey most likely. What's up, Slinger? How are you doing? Don't have any parry issues so far? Great to hear that. You don't like being stripper? Shut up, Messiah. Shut up. I think I would say Hitmonkey. Honestly, I have that rank 3 Falcon. Mine's Awakened though, and I hardly ever use him. Kind of think I'd probably want Hitmonkey, or like, if I could swap, I probably would swap them around. I don't know. End of the day, pick whichever one you like more. But I'm not using my Falcon all that much, personally. Just go guy every time for that Medusa. Easy solos. Good. Very good. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna added ability. Yeah, exactly. Like Modok has inherently increased ability accuracy, and we have more and more champions that are unaffected by ability accuracy reduction, like Ultron's functions or Warlock's, you know, charges and things like that. And then we have more and more nodes that have increased ability accuracy. So yeah, I think I'd go with Hitmonkey now. Oh, look at that. Messiah is only thinks he's all that just because Chels is not here. That's it. There's nobody else who can stand up to him. I never used my Falcon, wasted those 6 stones. Well, I never added any 6 in him, but I rarely use Falcon. I'm not gonna say never, but I rarely use Falcon. There are some things he's kind of good for, but I kind of feel like that he had a very brief moment of
Messiah
real
66
popularity.
$1.99. Man dancing, man dancing, man dancing. Middle finger, poop, man tipping hand, man dancing.
Man dancing, right? Come on then. And I messed it up. Like I've never done this fight, but still messed it up. I don't. Well, in my uneducated opinion, I would say that it's made some sort of update behind the scenes to the inputs to the new update and didn't work how they expected. Well, that is quite accurate, yes. I think it has quite a lot to do with them forcing in those frame rates. Frame rate changes. Because I think there were Android phones who were playing this game at like 120 FPS or 60 FPS, and I think they manually are forcing it down now to 30 or something like that. But, you know, again, I don't know. I'm not all that tech savvy. But, well, it's quite clear that the update has a lot to do with this, so they probably did alter some things. Perhaps that they shouldn't have, and this is the result. Getting better with Tiger Bassy? No. Those. Still need to get much better. KT was so taken, so KT. Ah. Well, this is what we're gonna do. Why KT1 and not just KT? It's actually... Well, there is a bit of a story, but KT1 makes sense because my original username was Kiryu111. And KT1 is short for that. It's Kiryu111. So it was never going to be KT initially. That's why KT1. Invade node's pretty fun. Invade node's alright, yeah, why not? Well, that's funny. In chapter 2 of Will and Variant, there was a path with masochism and my D-boss were not appearing with the APOC. That should not be the case. APOC should completely ignore masochism. All my homies hate Falcon. Nobody hates Falcon. Okay, here we go. Good morning, JJ. How are you doing? To be honest, in 2022, wire spill. I don't know. You should ask that to Kaban. You should ask that to Kaban. But good morning, JJ. Time to sign in on Emma. Probably. I should make your Emma account a mod too, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, crapsies. There we go. Add moderator. Hemorrhoids now is a moderator on your channel. You're never gonna reveal your name? Well, a lot of people know my name already. I'm not particularly guarding it. But I'm not gonna randomly start spouting it out. There is a very easy way for people to find out my name at the moment, and that is if you use Streamlabs. Aha. Who the hell hating on Falcon? You better be ready to throw hands. Kitty being taken by... Well, kind of, I guess. I think playing at 30 makes players die more. Cash for Kabam. I definitely don't think Kabam did this on purpose, you know. It is their goal to fix out these issues, not mess it up. The others can't bully you now anymore. That is correct. Yes. You're unbullyable. And me was like the new fad. So cool. Sorry, but then forgotten by most people. There you go. He's kind of forgotten a bit now, I think. 2 blue wrenches is too much power for one person. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Means JJ is twice as powerful, twice as good at her job than any other moderator. Just facts there. Means JJ now is officially twice as good as any other moderator on the channel. Yeah, you know, I have a 6-star rank 3 Falcon, and you know, I'm not hating on him. I'm fairly satisfied with the fact that I do have him. So I could have got your name that way. You're telling me I have wasted 10 grand on private investigator for the past 2 years? Yes, Lawrence, you could have gotten my name from your PayPal receipt if you use Streamlabs. It's quite simple. Quite simple. Emma's double fisting it. If there is anyone who can handle 2 wrenches well. It is not nasty. That's just nasty. Firm believer that mods with double consonants should have more wrenches. Of course you are. Of course you are. Use my rank 3 Falcon in part 9 for wars. That's fair. I bet it's Chad. No, it's not Chad. I have seen the Ducky. She can definitely handle this new superpower. I bet she can. That second branch is where Thanos went wrong and ripped half the universe. Oh, Path 9 is hazard shift, yes. Path 9 is both hazard shift in Section 1 and Section 2 now. My taste in champs is pretty good. Is it? You sure about that? Iron Man Infinity War, I actually like people that enjoy Iron Man Infinity War because I do think he's extremely understated. I also do think he's a very, very, very good champion in his own right. I do think he's too slow. I do think that is quite literally all his downfall. If he could get to his plasmas quicker and, you know, have decent damage earlier on in the fight, because in long fights, not a lot of people know that he's one of the highest damage champions in the game. In long fights like Labyrinth of Legends and stuff like that, he's really, really hard hitting. He can do a ton of damage. So I do like Iron Man Infinity War myself, but I'm also very, you know, real with his issues, and that is the fact that he's just way too slow. You know, if he had some sort of power gain mechanic that let him throw specials much quicker, or, you know, something like that, I would like him a lot more. Or if he could, you know, plasma like Archangel with heavy attacks or something. But overall his kit is very good. There's very solid power control, damage over time, passives, immunities, heal block, armor break, projectile hits. You know, there's a ton of good stuff in his kit. He just needs to be quicker in the way he accesses his damage. I said typically. There are exceptions to everything, though, Vanch. There are exceptions to every rule. Nebs is alright as well, yes. Nebs is alright. Silver Centurion. Well, Silver Centurion is good as well. I do like Silver Centurion, but I do think he needs to be very high sig. Quite high sig. What's up, Fluffy? How are you doing? How my people make us? Yeah. You need to basically combine with the heavy attack, and with Iron Man Infinity War, if you combine the damage over time effects with the heavy attack, you get like double plasma damage pretty much, right? Yeah. If Iron Man Infinity War was immune to recall at 15% or less health, it would be really interesting. Oh, that would be very cool too, yeah. Use Nebula for AW for first time, 4 solo fights, 2 hazard shift, 2 boss. Nice, very good job. Very good job. Where's that Luke Cage at? Right, let's beat this chap. Perfect. Very good. Very good. So sad. Nobody's standing up to Messiah. You're just gonna let him bully me. That's just mean. Oh shit. Ah, good enough. F.U. Simurat. But yeah, how's your laptop doing? Fluffy? How's your laptop doing? Who's my next rank 3? I actually don't know yet. Actually don't know. Kind of feel like having a quirky rank 3. Kind of feel like having a quirky one. Maybe Yellow Jacket. I don't know. Something interesting. We're talking about Iron Man Infinity War. Yes, he's good. Just takes forever. Exactly. That's his problem. Iron Man Infinity War is very good champion. It's just too slow. Really? There we go. Having post weekend holidays and my friend got me some good Mary, so I decided to get and do some arena. I was searching for my phone with my phone's flashlight 10 minutes straight. That makes sense. That makes sense. As you do. As you do. I also have searched for my phone with my phone in hand. Don't worry, not the only one. For bigger plasma and special 3, parry, connect first part of heavy attack and cancel in special 3 before stun wears off. Very good. Yes, I knew that as well. Taburendra, do Hawkeye? Okay, maybe I should do Hawkeye. I actually did secretly rank up a skill champion to rank 2 that I didn't tell anybody about. So I have a new rank 2 skill champion that none of you suckers are aware of. And yeah, it's there.
Shut up and take my money.
Eric Nelson $5. This side quest blows so many paths and such annoying bosses.
Yeah, I agree. I think this side quest is kind of shit. With fairly crappy rewards, extremely tedious, and I did not enjoy it at all. I did not enjoy it at all. What's up, Mansour? And thank you very much for getting that Messiah off the Comrade Daddy board. Thank you, Eric. Greatly appreciate it. And next to me, he's like a cartoon character. His name is Jarvis. Well, obviously he's going to be kind of like a Marvel or cartoon character if you call him Jarvis. And Walker, maybe no. Okay, let's beat the crap out of this guy. But yeah, what's up, Mansoor? You did Taskmaster? No. Oh, exciting wars. Exciting wars indeed. But I do think that this war is going to get cancelled, to be honest. I do think this war and perhaps the entire season is going to get cancelled. I'd be surprised if it isn't. Like, if I was a betting man, I would be fairly comfortable to put some decent sum of money on cancellation of this war. How about that? I think that makes sense, right? About talking about Nick rank 4 over Doom for extra health was pretty good one. Now I'll have another reason to take Iron Man Pinty to rank 4 other than being his simple. There you go. I know I make quite good points. Quite pointy. I point quite well. All that other good stuff. So we got the Petrify on. He can slap me this one time, but he can't do anything to me again. And he's dead. January side quest or the upcoming January one. We don't know how the upcoming one is going to look like exactly. That's right, Kenok. Since I talk to him every day, what do you think, Jarvis? He'll just look at me and bark. Ah, dude. I want a dog. Doesn't mean no. That doesn't. If remember, last time they canceled the remainder of Alliance War season, we got the rewards pretty much later than we would have normally gotten them. So no, if they cancel the season, that does not by any stretch of the imagination means that we're gonna get rewards like super quickly or something like that. It might actually mean that we get rewards later. It really does. Katie makes a video saying AW is fun again. Yeah, I really felt that. I really felt that. How much to become the highest mod? Becoming the best moderator is not about money. And it's impossible task to achieve because you would have to dethrone JJ. And JJ is just insanely good at her job. JJ is the glue that holds this entire channel together. There's no JJ, you know, everything will burn. Perhaps because JJ put it on fire, but everything will burn nonetheless. You understand? Don't care if they cancel war or not. Just want them rewards. Yeah, no. Oh, please buff Hawkeye's prestige. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Oh, not something when Yoon does good as a team. I don't really care when we end up ranking if we closer win. Yeah, I know. I know. Will Darkhawk be a good investment to put 6 tons into? Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. I don't think Darkhawk is good enough champion to invest 6 stars, 6 tons. 5 stars, you can kind of do whatever you want. 5 stars, 6 tons are quite easy to acquire, and you can end up sigging up whoever you want eventually. But 6 star, no. Hello AA, but I wish he had the synergy that gave him additional chance to proc bleeds. This RNG is so annoying. He does have actually several ones. Called increased ability accuracy, Mr. Eric Nelson. For instance, if you have White Magneto on your team, you have increased ability accuracy, so you have higher chance to proc bleeds. If you activate White Magneto's pre-fight, you have even higher ability accuracy, I believe. Therefore, even more opportunities to proc bleeds. Or if you make him a Horseman of Apocalypse, he has 30% increased ability accuracy and bigger chance to proc bleeds, and obviously additional abilities too. So that he does have those synergies already. You're just unaware of them, just because Kabam doesn't spell it out for you. This synergy is specifically for Archangel to help him increase the amount of bleeds or something like that. There are several synergies. Even Black Widow with Quake is 15%. No, Black Widow with Quake or Black Widow with Hawkeye, or Quake with Hawkeye. There is an increased ability accuracy synergy. That helps Archangel. There's quite a lot of them that can be used to help Archangel. Might be dry month for you, but you have all that 7 to do because you just become Thronemaker. Nice, well, good for you, man. You know, I'm happy for you. Sometimes the grind for Spidey 99 is he worth unduped rank 3? Spending units to get 70 million? Well, I have him at rank 3 unduped. I wish he was duped, I really do. But I do have him at rank 3 unduped, if that helps you make a decision. Watch an Ultron video of yours and a few others and finally see what he was going wrong and putting some great damage. Nice, Slinger, very good. Finally you have come around. Good. Good. About goddamn time. How about that? About mother effing goddamn time. Shang-Chi is so funky. Aye. Someone mentioned Darkhawk. Somebody did, yes. Not sure. Yeah, Psycho Man is the only value update. Psycho Man is the only buff in March, and it's just a value update. That's it. What are options against Nova Boss and AW? Actually, White Mummy is here. He might help you better than I can against Nova Boss. I think that Doom is probably still a very good option. I think Dr. Doom has it in a bag. Who else could it potentially be? Not sure if Magneto is a great option there, because Magneto against bosses is quite tricky. I'm sure Claire can do that fight quite well too. Perhaps Diablo. Possibly Sorcerer Supreme. What other options do you guys think for Nova boss? Kabam is wishy-washy right now. I don't think that qualifies as a harsh enough statement, what Kabam is right now. Can't say anything bad about Darkhawk because he has amazing synergy with Hawkeye. You can say anything you want, my friend. He's awesome, but I rarely use him. Oh, poor Yummy. I would like Darkhawk if the Night Thrasher synergy that he has would guarantee starting in either stealth or null mode. Then I would like Darkhawk. If you could start the fight in, you know, one of the two good modes. Otherwise, I just think he's kind of a bit too slow. Very funny incursions? Who cares? You're not wrong, was about time. I'm seldom wrong. Sim Supreme, there you go. Sim Supreme against Nova. Still prefer ranking up 5 stars. The awakening ability is important. Kind of depends on situation for me. Personally, kind of depends on situation. Sometimes I can agree with that. Normally, I rank up 5 stars these days only in 3 specific circumstances. Number 1, that champion is an exclusive 5-star, does not exist as a 6-star, and is unlikely to be added to the game in near future as a 6-star. Like Quake, like Magic, like I don't know, Scarlet Witch or whatever. Number 2, there you go. I have a spare rank up gem and I just want to have a bit of fun with it. You know, if a new variant comes out, we get a 4 to 5-star rank up gem. I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna sit on it half a year. So I'm gonna rank up some 5-star. Like last one that I did was Howard the Duck, because I didn't have a 6-star Howard. I thought he's quite fun. Ranked him up. And reason number 3 is if I need that champion for something specifically right now. Be that Alliance Warfight, be that Alliance Quest, or be that, I don't know, if 7.4 comes out and, you know, you really desperately need that specific champion to make life easier for yourself, or new challenge mode comes out, then I would rank up a 5-star. And that's it, for the most part. Other than that, if I don't need, even if a champion really needs to be high sig, for instance, to be used, but I don't need that champion as a 5-star right now, I'm not gonna rank it. Because what's the point just to have him? You know, unless I'm gonna have actual benefit from having ranked up that 5-star champion, an immediate payoff, I will not do it just to have it. Black Widow and Quake synergy is only for Black Widow and Quake, and Black Widow and Hawkeye synergy is what I meant. Sorry, Quake and Hawkeye synergy. Quake and Hawkeye synergy. Quake has 2 of those synergies. One is with Black Widow, one is with Hawkeye, I believe. Eric, so use the Hawkeye one. On my Black Widow Clairvoyant, got her as a rank 5 5-star and rank 2 6-star, and use them both all the time. Yeah, there are a couple of champions that I do that with as well, where I use a 5-star and 6-star. But no boss, I'd still use Spidey 99. Spidey 99 I'm sure could work decently well too, yes, why not? Problem is Love Night Thrasher 2, but I do agree it should have been part of Darkhawk's abilities. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It doesn't matter if it's convince anyone. From a guy with a rank 3 Civil Warrior. That's just disgusting. That's just disgusting. Second half of your last question, Mr. Victor. You know, you could have just typed in the second half of your last question here. You're just making it awkward now. I need rewind. Still preferring a 5 stars. So should I get a 5 or 6 star Spidey 99? I'd personally try and get the 6-star. I'd personally try and get the 6-star. Especially because, you know, chance of you getting 5-star Spidey at some point in the future is, you know, much higher. Because it's easier to get 5-star champions. It's easier to get 5-star shards and stuff. So, yeah. I would go for the 6-star for now, even if you don't rank him immediately, because, you know, getting a 5-star is not that big of a deal. Realize I've been watching 5 seconds behind this entire time. Oh no, who are you? I have had people who have been watching half an hour behind. I can only imagine waiting half an hour for somebody to like answer your question or something like that. But you know, let people do whatever they like. Oh crap, says don't get hit. Jerk. I was parrying that. Whatever. I'll rank up a 5-star if I want the second version of a champion. Yeah, I have been thinking of ranking 5 of Hercules. I haven't really done that. I have been thinking of doing that. Perhaps too. But normally I don't do that. Normally I just kind of make do with one. Hey, I just like Silver Warrior. Yeah, that's just wrong, man. Rank 3 Silver Warrior is just disgusting. I'm not king shaming. I'm just expressing my disgust for Silver Warrior. Not you, Silver Warrior. That's the important distinction there. Rank 3 Silver Warrior is indeed disgusting. Abomination is quite good with Red Guardian, yeah, I agree. Abomination is very good with Red Guardian. I like these champs. We're gonna do it like this. Yeah, perfect. Because White Magneto needs his awaken. Yeah, White Magneto does need his awaken ability quite significantly. It makes him a lot better. Purify? Oh, jeez, that stupid synergy, you son of a... What kind of RNG are you running on? Everything gets purified. You twat. It's like 100% chance to purify everything. You little twat. Twatstickle. I didn't purify this, yeah? He purified my living abyss things, though. Oh, wait, he purified all that. How potent is that synergy? It's meant to be like 20% or something like that. You little bastard. The guy who took Doctor Strange rank 4. Hey, taking Doctor Strange to rank 4, that's a bit different. That's a big penis move right there. That's a big penis move right there. Because it's rank 4. You know, rank 3s ain't, you know, that rare or that special. Rank 4 now, on the other hand. Of course. Whatever, 7 Fury should be good enough. There we go. Great interview, by the way. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Name a champion that people find stinky that you like. Daredevil Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that. I know, I like Night Rusher a lot. I like Taskmaster. I absolutely love Man-Thing. Carnage is one of my all-time favorite champions. Yeah, those are some. Those are some. That qualifies, maybe. Does it? I like Overseer. I like Joe Fixit a lot. Who else people find yucky? I like Annihilus more than most people do, to be honest. I haven't ranked him up, but I do think he's quite awesome. Iron Man Infinity War. Mephisto is a champion that I think is much better than people realize. Quite like him. OG Thor. Absolutely love that guy. I think that's more or less kind of it from the worst champions. Okay, but hey, what's up, Mr. Teacher? Good morning. Hey, what's up, Mr. Noobs? How are you doing? May have developed a strange habit of liking underrated Rush champions over God tier. Hey, you play the game however you want, man. Had the option of taking Wags unduped. Yeah, I was hesitant to rank up my Magneto until I duped him. I'm just being 100% truthful there. I duped him, then I ranked him. Not just small man ahead because you can purify Diablo's poisons as well. Yeah, it is quite annoying. Even if I saw a rank 4 Civil Warrior, I just die from cringe. It's quite harsh. Coming for a massive compensation for this parry bug. You know, I think at this point it's kind of safe to say that we're all overdue massive compensations for everything, but I just don't want to be crying for them every day. So if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But, oh boy, Messiah is back. Bastard. Stupid Messiah. Can somebody just get rid of them permanently? Somebody please just get rid of him.
Messiah 66 $1.99. Man dancing, man dancing, man dancing.
Watched a bit of your interview, but my question didn't seem to be there. Obviously, he didn't pass the selection. Well, again, I didn't pick any questions. I didn't tell him what to ask, what not to ask. If it was there, you know, good. If it wasn't, then, you know, sorry about that. And just know that I had zero input in what questions are asked or are not asked. He asked me if there's anything, you know, he should avoid talking about something like that. I just told him to ask any question he likes. And that's it. So he picked the questions. Like about realistic efforts, Hercules, demigod, son of Zeus, beast, Thor. Yeah. I know. Oh, well, OG Thor does need a bit more love. You're right. OG Thor does need some more love. Would you mind receiving rank 4 Iron Man Infinity War gameplay? No, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. It's alright. See you next time, Mr. Broly. See you next time. Memphis. Still can't believe that only 20 months ago, Uncle then just... Well, there you go. Very good job, Eric. Very sweet progress. Yeah, Doctor Strange should have gotten some love from Kabam quite a while ago. Emma has a double range? Yes, Emma has double range. Sub James. Like playing Psylocke, she's just not practical. Yeah, Psylocke could be one of those champions that could be really good, but Kabam just held her back too much. Which is the one champ that never grew on you despite community raving about it? There are quite a lot of those champions. Quite a lot of those champions that never kind of grew on me. I'm not the biggest fan. Like Guillotine 2099 is one of those. I really am not enjoying or a big fan of Guillotine. I know that she's a good champion. I'm just meh. Omega Red is one of those champions that never kind of really grew on me. That I'm fully well aware that a lot of people like Omega Red much more than I do. And for a while, Omega Red was like, you know, really, really, really good top tier option in Mirror Glass. Right. Okay, check this out, boys. There we go. What you gonna do now, you stupid? Oh, crap. Don't do that. Stupid. Only Chels. Yeah, it seems like only Chels can beat up Messiah. Nobody else is up to the task. Okay, no, touch this, but I just joined. Do you have enhanced parry and block issues after update? I do not have it personally, but it is a very common issue, Mr. Ivanov, for many Android users. I will make a video on the topic later today. I'll make a video on topic later today. But a lot of people have them. Do you know Psylocke is actually Betsy Braddock and she's a British character? I did not know that. Definitely didn't look British in the movie. Just want them to fix the blood issue so I can finish off 646. I hope they do fix it soon as well. Also, I do hope they fix it quickly. The announcing lady. Well, I have two announcing ladies. One of them is British and one of them is English. It depends whether it is Streamlabs or whether it is Super Chat that you donate to. What's up, your Angel Mama? How are you doing? Good morning, KT and everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Smash that guillotine. So videos on doing Act 7 100%. And was the best chance to use really. No, nice, Paul. I'm glad you have found them helpful. Been my pleasure to make them. Very good job, Paul, so far getting them. Good job, Messiah Batman is coming for you. What's up, Kartik? How are you doing? Like people are over hating Silver Warrior. No, Silver Warrior can go and suck a fat one. Silver Warrior can go and suck a fat one. Tigra, for me apparently she's OP, but maybe no. Tigra is a very, very strong champion, really. Captain Marvel, yeah, Captain Marvel movie never really grew on me. I had fun with her for a very short while, and then, you know, that ended very quickly, basically, I'd say. Whatever, let's just finish now. Even if they did return Doctor Strange to his pre-12.0 version, I don't think he would be popular champion today. You know, I don't think, you know, I don't think pre-12.0 Doctor Strange is powerful enough in today's meta. Okay, so we do have some of these. Let's just incinerate the young lady. CGR without suicides. What about CGR without suicides? Last question in the interview. Greetings, KD. From Kostya, I wanted to know change. He would change first of all in the game. What I would change first of all in the game? I would change some of the people making it. That is actually one of the things that I wanted to say, but it kind of fell out of my head. What would you do if you were like a Kabam CEO? And, you know, I gave a fairly kind of complex answer, but I wanted to say at the end of it, the one thing I would change about Kabam is I would make errors, you know, matter. I would change the work. I would try to change the work culture in Kabam's offices, because I do really get the impression that it's normal to make mistakes and huge screw-ups in Kabam. I changed the... I have the impression that, you know, there is no real consequence or fear of making mistake, which is, I don't think, how it should be in, you know, a professional environment. Like, the best example is the drop rates on the
Shut
cow
up and
crystals.
Take my money.
Eric Nelson $5.
Thank you, Eric.
S Hitmonkey never grew on my.
Hitmonkey, yeah, Hitmonkey, well, he's kind of growing on me recently, I'd say. But thank you, Eric, thank you very much. I'm gonna get your name up there. But I wanted to say, the thing with the cab drop rates mistake, you know, they put out an offer with wrong cab drop rates. That's a big deal, and they have to basically send out new cow crystals to a ton of players, and, you know, it's just embarrassing, and it has quite a lot of effort involved in trying to clean it up, and it's, you know, a big mistake by all accounts and measures. But then they made a mistake like 5 more times within the next month or 2. That definitely gives you impression that whoever is responsible for doing that job doesn't really give a shit, or at the very least isn't very good at his job, or doesn't double check, or, you know, is not afraid of consequences for making the error. So the first time that error would happen, you would get that guy in the office, give him a proper bollocking, and give him, you know, a warning. Big mistake, it's gonna involve this many people, that much time, sort it out, make sure it doesn't happen again, you know, or we're gonna be looking for a replacement or something like that. He does it again, and get even bigger bollocking. He does it the 3rd time, I would have fired him. And I would probably have made a public statement in the game that, you know, same person made a mistake 3 times, you know, we're replacing the person, hopefully it's not gonna happen again. You just get the impression that, you know, it's kind of blasé. They did that same thing like 6 times. So yeah, that's the first thing I would change. Definitely that kind of chill attitude on mistakes and errors, and the feeling of no real consequence, which is, I feel, they have. Herc, ooh, Herc, jeez, ooh, that somebody is making bold statements here. Somebody's making bold statements there. That person should have been fired for sure. Yeah, exactly. You know, not that I'm... Not that I'm trying to be mean to anybody, but if you make same mistake time and time again, like 5-6 times, and it is a very big issue that's public, that takes a lot of people to sort it out, you know, you should lose your job for that. The red Doctor Strange, he will only be seen on defense. Yeah, probably. Yeah, his power gain was significantly more potent. You're right about that. Raise voice level 4 low war matchups. What do you mean, Mr. Raja there? So never liked Medusa. I don't know. I think Medusa's quite alright. Quite enjoyed her. Penny moves weirdly. Penny does move quite weirdly, yes. I agree. Lack of responsibility for mistakes results in sloppy work. Yeah, exactly. And that is what I think is, you know, the reason why we have so many mistakes. Broccoli said they're trying for a permanent solution. He said it's not them, it's the engine. No, not about crystal drop rates. That's what we're talking about. We were talking about crystal drop rates. That has nothing to do with engine. It has literally to do with somebody, I don't know, proofreading whether everything is correct. You know? Not to do with the engine. They might think they can't afford to fire people at the same moment. I understand that, and I have been in positions where you think you can't fire people, but then if you keep the person who clearly is incompetent and very bad at his job, he just creates more problems, and then more people have to clean it up, and then that ends with you doing even less if that person was never there in the first place. Like this situation, for instance, somebody's very shit at their job, so you release bad offers, and because of that, that involves your community managers having to answer a ton of new posts and questions about the issues, and them having to communicate that to whoever is responsible. Then, you know, having somebody in place of authority, deal with the situation, make a decision with how you're going to compensate the players and whether you're going to compensate the players, and then having people again go and recode and identify the players that bought the offer, and then having them, you know, send out the correct amount of crystals and make sure that they are correct. You understand? Because of one mistake of one person, you basically kind of fool the working day for another 5-6 people for a significant portion of the time. And, you know, in that case, you might think you should not fire a person if you're short-staffed. But the end result is that if you don't fire that person, or if you don't address that situation well enough, then you effectively keep away another 4 people from doing their jobs to fix the mistakes of that one person. Computer issues? Yeah, I had a bit of a disconnect there. What's up, Akash? How are you doing? Would you have fired or at least moved Kabam Mike to another position? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Again, Kabam Mike might be a very nice person. I don't know him personally. I wish him all the best. I hope he has a good life, and I hope he finds fulfillment in his life. But professionally speaking, I think he's horrible at his job. I really do. And that's about all there is to it. I think he's very bad at his job, and professionally speaking, I don't have a very good impression of him as a community manager at all. So yes, I agree with that. I don't think he's a good community manager, and I'd love to see somebody else take over that role. Yeah, Kabam has done a boo-boo with the parry index for Android users. Kabam, there is a fairly good chance that Kabam is likely to close the season. How do you like Cersei? Double without double. I think Cersei is alright. I don't think Cersei is a champion you should rush to rank up. I do think for defense she has to be duped, and her dupe basically gives her some cheese method, some shenanigans. You know, kind of is what it is with a champion. I don't think she's like the worst. I don't think she's the greatest. Want to face 6 stars with 4 stars and worse. Low level matchups are bad. Low level matchups are always all over the place, but there is no immediate way how to fix them. The point is, if you face 6 stars with 4 stars, you either will end up getting 6 stars and facing 6 stars with 6 stars, or you're gonna lose enough wars to face 6 stars with 4 stars. Sorry, 4 stars with 4 stars. Forum should be community run. Yeah, the censorship on forums is unbearable. That's the reason why I often read the news on forums and stuff like that, but I pretty much never post on forums. Just because in between the incredible censorship on forums, where, you know, you're not really allowed the diversity of thought or opinion for most part, and in between all the Kabam White Knights, who could quite literally defend Kabam Mike taking a shit on their desk. You know. Yeah, I don't go to forums much, or post there. Fortunately, I guess take Neville to rank 2 for AW. Well, there you go. You're giving Kabam too much credit. You assume just one person making the same mistake multiple times. I think it's multiple people. Yeah, you know, it could be multiple people. But again, that does not mean that you don't do anything about it. It can be multiple people, so you address the issue. You know. you replace them, you retrain them, you threaten them, or you do whatever you have to do to make sure it stops. My current impression is that there are a lot of people making mistakes because they don't really fear consequences. They don't think that they're going to lose their job if they fuck up, which I'd be willing to bet is quite accurate, you know? I don't think Kabam has that kind of working environment where, you know, people are necessarily giving it their best always. Definitely not everyone. The PR, he's the worst possible. Yeah, I don't think he's very good at that. I don't think he's very good at that. He's still been waiting for the end stream, still the Comrade. Yeah, I also think, you know, the reason why Kabam Mike is still allowed to do his job is probably because he's like a nephew or something for some of the people. And I do think that's probably that's likely the case of the several other people who keep making errors and still get to keep their job. So, you know, I think there's quite a lot of that too. How important is Silver Centurion's Awakened ability? I think it is very important, and I personally would not rank 3 him. I am not taking him to rank 3 because mine is unawakened. Let me put it like that, yeah. I think it is important, and I would not rank 3 him unduped. I have an unduped Silver Centurion. I want to take Silver Centurion to rank 3 at some point, but I definitely don't want to do it whilst he's unduped. They are Canadian, censorship is legal. So I hear, apparently they're doing some sort of intelligence reporting on the protesters now, as in like they're literally using their government's secret service type of things to investigate the protests, and now police has started taking and seizing all the fuel so they can't keep the protest going, whilst their prime minister has left the country for safety reasons. So you'd really start to think, you know, again, I'm obviously not Canadian, I'm not really well versed, but at the first look inside, you'd really start to think whether in democracy, you know, whether it's working out in Canada, whether it is still democracy, kind of, so to speak. Whether there is, you know, Guinness record protests happening because of your fuck-ups. You flee the country because you fear the mob, quite literally. And, you know, and you blast all the protesters as like fringe minority. I don't know. It kind of seems just surreal a bit. It really does feel a bit surreal. How important? Okay. How has he not moved up or out? That's not a photo. Exactly, something doesn't quite add up there. Far from Kabam White Knight, but I understand the censorship issue. My nephew plays the game and I wouldn't. No, it's not about the language. It's about Kabam taking down posts that are, you know, disagreeing with them. You can write a perfectly polite post without a single, you know, bad word and it's still gonna get taken down. Kabam does not take down your post just because of the language. They take down for whatever reason they deem fit. If you're gonna say something that Kabam does not like, there is a decent chance that they will just delete your post. That's it. And it has nothing to do with bad language. It's absolutely nothing to do with bad language. So, you know, it's important not to get those mixed, in my opinion. Playing Venom Duck for the first 1-2 fights is so underwhelming. Yes, I really dislike. I genuinely dislike Venom the Duck in this game. No. Like, here is the thing. If there is a rule, no swearing, for instance. No swear words. Easy. Everybody abides by that. And if you don't, your post gets taken down. Understood. Understood. Very easy, very simple. Don't swear. and your posts stay up. But that's not the case. Kabam takes down your posts if they don't like the content of your post, not the language, nothing else. For instance, if you say that I think Kabam is, you know, wrong and this is bad and, you know, I don't like them doing this and I don't think players should tolerate it and stuff like that, and Kabam's just gonna take it down. If you're gonna say that this game, you know, seems to be doing that and that and that, and I personally disagree with that, you're gonna get taken down. A lot of posts like that are immediately just taken down. You should not bring in AA to fight APOC. That is very true. You should not bring AA to fight APOC. My most common mistake, Eric, in arenas is that I bring Metal Champion against Magneto. Well, Tech Metal Champion. Because, you know, my first kind of like instinct is just check the classes, and if I can get the class advantage in whatever fight I'm doing, you know. And it's not necessarily always good. You're not wrong. I have a lot of Canadian friends from playing COD, and they say it's really bad over there. They wish Trump would run for... Whoa. Jesus. They wish Trump would run for president. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. No politics. Go back to making fun of Kabam, Mike, or Messiah. Sure. Fine, fine. The disagreements and address them, not remove anything. Exactly, but unfortunately, Kabam really does delete a lot of posts. Like even that balancing thread issue. I literally saw that thread be on 20 pages, and then go to 17 pages, and then go to 20 some pages again, and then go back to 18 pages. So it's quite safe to say that, you know, a very significant portion of the posts have been deleted on that thread. When I live in Canada, things are pretty laid back here. We have to put masks on to enter pretty much any business. Well, as long as you... Again, here's the thing, you know, I'm not Canadian. I don't live there. As long as you're happy with whatever is happening around you, then... So Quake versus... Yeah, Quake versus APOC is not a great idea. That is true. Joking, I like Messiah? That's not true. Why would you lie like that? How much did he pay you? How much did he pay you? There we go. The Gilly buff was stupid, my post got taken down. There is a good chance that it will get taken down, yes. You know, they don't and can't take down all of them. Especially if they have already been involved in conversations, but they take down a lot of them. Even if they're like well thought out, constructive posts. Yeah, exactly. I did not dupe my Skywitch sigil because I am patiently waiting to see whether they add in a new champion. There have been some rumblings about that, and whether they do or don't, you know, I'm in no desperate need for that awakened ability. As in, like, I know what that awakened ability does. It's not a bad awakened ability, but it's not absolutely mandatory. It's not like Skywitch sigil is unplayable unawakened. And I, you know, have no need right now for the awakened ability. So I'm just gonna keep my tokens for a bit and be happy. Finally pull yourself 6-star Hercules. Nice, congratulations. It's a very important pull. Now just to get him awakened, my friend. Now just to get him awakened. I don't like when we argue. I like everyone. I don't like when we argue as a community. Well, you see, that's kind of like the thing. We as a community can make fun of Messiah. United. United we stand. Okay.
Shut up and take my money.
Ah.
Messiah 66 $4.99. Man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing. Middle finger, middle finger, middle finger.
You see this? You see this? And you can very easily understand why nobody likes him. What was that anti-Messiah group? I have no idea. I had nothing to do with that anti-Messiah coalition from last year. Kind of miss them though. Kind of miss them. I wish they would come back. The AMC. There you go. Since when is Fury immune to White Max Free Fire Stun? Fury has always been immune to White Max Free Fire Stun. In his second phase, he's just stun immune. That's it. It doesn't matter it's active or passive stun. Stun immune means stun immune. I got process about the Canadian government trying to make truckers to get waxed, and the Canadian people went out and spotted them. The government asked the military to step. Red sun is not deep. There you go. Someone complains about this or that. It's like you think they give a F, and it's sad. Cool. Finally, the government asked military to step in, and the military told them to deal with it by the police. Oh, that's very good. That is very good. I think. Here's the thing, you know, if people are allowed to protest, people should be allowed to protest. It's just, you know, it's amazing how different are, and like, you know, I don't know. The world's just crazy. The world's just crazy. A 6-star haircut, rank 3 at the walk, but when at the walk he's beast and one of my few champs. But yeah, when you do get him awakened, obviously, there's a whole bunch more stuff that he can do. Now his dupe is very useful, but is it needed? Yes. It's kind of like with Corvus and many other champions. You can do a ton more things if your Hercules is duped. It's as simple as that. You can do, let's say, 10 fights out of 20 with Hercules if he's unduped, but if he's duped, you can do another 7, so you can do 17 out of 20 fights, for instance. Do you understand that? It's the fights that he works for well. He can do a ton of stuff really well, unduped, yes. But when he's duped, he can do more stuff in more fights. For offense, no, but gives him immortality. Shame with this bandit. I like Messiah. Yeah. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Remember when Raid Area 51 meme turned to reality? Yes, I do remember. Good old days. How to send you a war video showing parry issue? I think I already have a few sent to me, but my line ID is in the video description below. My line ID is in the video description below. Can we do a poll timeout Messiah? Nah, we're not doing that. Yeah, I know. Hercules. Obviously, I have a rank 4 6-star Hercules. I know exactly how crazy damage he can do. I use Hercules every single day pretty much for something. I know he's an absolutely amazing champion. How about we raid Kabam HQ? It's not a bad idea at this point. We get some news ones, you know, get some coverage. There we go. Let's boop him. Anyway, how many units are in this arena? I'm being on since work. How many units are in this? I actually don't remember the totals, but Every round in this arena. You're gonna make me count? Really? You're gonna make me count? In this arena. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120, 135. So 135 units in these two arenas each, and then this one has like 400 units. But you also get obviously units from battleships and stuff. So 135, 135. And then I think there's about 400 in this one. And then obviously all the battleships that you get. Running path 4 in Abyss, so I need all the units I can get. Well, best of luck to you. I really like your Doc Ock thumbnail on the video. Oh, thank you. Hope somebody will... White Mummy makes them. White Mummy makes these morning stream thumbnails. Somebody's MCOC is running at 60 and normally runs at 120. Having issues too. Yeah, I think that is pretty much the problem, because they force down the FPS, which is causing these issues. Because I think a lot of people are being forced upon 30 who usually were at 60 and stuff like that. So I do think that that is probably in the core of this problem, that they are forcing phones to lower their FPS. Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate it, man. No worries. Are you not entertained? I don't know. I don't know. Are you? What do you even call entertainment these days? A Cheese Luke Cage fighting Miles. Yeah. That, you know, some of the fights are brutally long. There's nothing that can be done about it. Sometimes it is what it is, and there's not much to it. Oh crap. Really? Whatever. Hopefully it'll get sorted today with the maintenance. I have my doubts, I'll be honest. I kind of have my doubts. But we'll see. Yeah, I think pretty much most of the people hate fighting Green Goblin, definitely. Green Goblin is not exactly the fan favorite opponent. Especially on high ground. On high ground, Green Goblin is actually a really, really scary fight. Just because of that level 1 in the block. You know, and he has like 2 high ground charges taking level 1 in the block. Flippin' hurts, man. Man, that is a big tree to chomp down. Last time we had a maintenance shutdown? I don't know. I don't really keep track of that. I'm sure somebody has a record of that on the interwebs somewhere. Man dancing. Haha. I don't have to listen to man dancing anymore, Messiah. That's weak. That's some weak sauce. That's Messiah's weak sauce there. Look at that. Baby Messiah. Ay, 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 ay. Utterly unimpressed. Okay, we actually need to talk about several things today, which is quite surprising. We need to talk about the relics and solo competitive mode coming due to the leaked trailers and stuff. That's one video. We need to talk about the Android issues. That's another video. And advise people to revert back to the previous version. 33. What is the previous version called? 30. What is the previous version called? Ah. Whatever, Sassy. Zip it. Zip it. Mr. No Neck over there. Mr. Short Necked MacDaddy. Boom, sorted. Come on. Can you revert back to the previous version? How do you do that? You can revert back to the previous version until tomorrow. Until tomorrow when the new content comes out. Then it will force you to upgrade. But yes, you can uninstall the game, Google the name of the previous version, and use that for another, let's say, day and a half. Since I didn't update, I think my handsome Ultron is still bugged. Yeah, probably. If you didn't update, you should be able to still special 3 stack. Look at that. I've been going for an hour and a half, so we're gonna get to 1.5 million here. Then we're gonna open the ball chips, and I think that will just be about it. When the Ultron, yeah, Ultron fix only comes with the update. So if you don't update, your Ultron is still special 3 stacking. Very simple. Ah, crap. Okay, so let's go. Clap this guy in. Clap him again. And we're winning. Easy win. How am I doing? I'm alright. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not an Android user at the moment. I am not enjoying the fact that I don't have Liquid Courage and Double Edge on at the moment. Oh, look at that acid burn. Poor baby got destroyed. I see you guys later. Son of Zeus sucks. Hey, hey. Less of this hateful speech. Look at that. We finally hit past 5,000 units. Nice, nice. Making progress there, boys. 5k. Next stop, 6k, obviously. What else do you think it's going to be? Here's how you fight against MODOK. You eat a heavy attack, and you're immediately ramped up, and then you can just enjoy your indestructibility and the rest of the shenanigans. None of it really matters. And you completely destroy one said MODOK. Kitty sucks more than a $2 hooker with no teeth. That's a bit harsh. But I'd like to see your proof. I would like to see you showcase us exactly how hard a $2 hooker with no teeth suck. So we are able to actually verify and compare. Because unlike you, most of us haven't had nothing to do with $2 hookers for, you know, our entire lives. Since you seem to be an expert in $2 hookers. Appreciate you trying to get a bargain though. And likely willing to deal with all the STDs. So remind me not to shake your hand whenever I meet you in public. But I would like to see some comparison materials. So why don't you go ahead and call your favorite girl. We can spot you the $2 if needed. And let us all know exactly what you're talking about. Mr. $2 hooker expert. How about that? How about that, my friend? Maybe if you pay her $3.50, she can try and help you look for that missing neck of yours as well. There's the same bug on the game in Android. That bug kind of like directly affects Android primarily, as far as we know. iPhones should not be affected with this bug. How long till end of the stream? I'd say about 6 minutes, 5 minutes. I think this is the last fight that I'm doing, and then we're going to be opening our wild chips, and then that's going to be pretty much it. Then the rest of it depends on whether Messiah wants some more metaphorical ass whooping, or he's had enough. That's about it. Hey, how did she? No. Many things changed, but not KT's classic account. Well, thank you. My dashbacks still seem to not be registering. Are you an Android or iPhone, Eric? Red button yourself, you giraffe neck. I kind of fall for it. Oh, look at that. He's trying very, very hard. He had to go back and like make a compilation. You know, when all else fails, what you do is you hit all the buttons and you try to kind of piece together every single thing that comes to your mind. First of all, my neck is very, very nice. I'm very proud of it. Giraffe or not, at least I have one. And my finger condoms, they're very useful. You know. You might dislike them, but they get the job done. And they still cost more than $2. So, you know. Maybe finger condoms is where you should have invested your money. So you wouldn't have had such a hard fight with syphilis for half of your life. You know, you can never truly get rid of herpes either. See, if you only splurged out for a $3.50 hooker instead of a $2 one. I've not noticed anything of Android as of yet. It doesn't affect everybody. I actually don't have them on at the moment because I don't really need them for Arena. But yeah, either way, yeah, it's not like all the Android phones are affected. And like all Android phones are affected. You know what is the funny thing? I just realized why Messiah calls these things condoms. I just realized why Messiah calls these things condoms. Because they are probably the size of the condom that Messiah actually does get to use. You know, when he does call his $2 hooker, this is the appropriate representation of the equipment and protection that he's using. That's why that brings him imagery of condoms, because it seems to scale to him. Finally I realize why he's so obsessed with my thumb condoms. He's just trying to get my spare ones. He thinks he can put them to good use. He's just trying to get some spare condoms for himself. Gotcha, man. So at Messiah, you know, you're a grower, not a shower. That's okay. Couldn't grow the neck or what's below your waist. Maybe next time. Okay, let's see. Come on, units. 60 units. There we go. There we go. Pop these last 3. Another 15. Sweet. Sweet. Either way. That is where we have to finish our today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will be back later today with some videos, definitely. Not 100% on the stream, but we'll see about that. And we have to say huge thank you to Messiah. And also, obviously, Eric Nelson, too. Yeah, as always, been an absolute pleasure. And I will catch you guys next time. So, yeah. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about